New at 9, a former student is fighting his way back to Lee High School after he was expelled.
Several months ago, Charlie Stevens was accused of having marijuana and knives in his car, and he's hoping the school board will give him a second chance. Fox 44's Tisia Muzinga further explains this case. Tisia.
Yeah, Chad, Lauren, good evening. This is the letter Charlie Stevens sent to the EBR school board. It says he should have never been expelled because he didn't pose a threat to his classmates, and he says there is no evidence that the bag of marijuana was his.
If you request a hearing, they have to put you on the agenda.
18-year-old Charlie Stevens just wants to go back to school. He was expelled from Lee High School after investigators say they found marijuana and knives in his car. He was supposed to graduate this spring. Word got around that students were vaping in the bathroom, but he says he had no part in it. But he says investigators still searched his car and 3 others.
And I just happened to be in the bathroom at the wrong time, which was lunchtime. From the previous reporting and administrators' statements, it is shown that they commingled that evidence and they can't really even decide what they found where.
This has pushed Stevens to fight back. He plans to face the EBR school board Thursday evening to overturn his expulsion. Reports show Stevens' hearing marks the first time since 2011 that the school board agreed to review a student expulsion. He also hired an attorney.
The school board told me that it wasn't necessary that I would be placed on this hearing and advised me to get an attorney when we tried to do that. And I feel like that's the big sticking point right there. Like, so many people are entitled to these hearings that they probably asked for and they just didn't get because they didn't have the means to hire an attorney.
We reached out to the EBR school system for comments. They were told to wait until after the hearing. What Stevens wants to focus on for now is to win this case so he can get back to his classmates and graduate high school.
I think the majority of the student body wants me back.
Now, Stevens was the president of student government at Lee High School, and his classmates voted him as Mr. Lee High. For Fox 44 News, I'm Tisia Muzinga.
Tisia, thank you. Stevens will have his hearing during Thursday's EBR school meeting, and that's at 5 p.m.